Today we're going to be talking about Love Lies Bleeding. This is the new film from Rose Glass. If you guys have seen Saint Maud, that's from the same director. And I was a really big fan of Saint Maud. I thought Saint Maud was just great. But this is her new film. It has Kristen Stewart as Lou, Katie M. O'Brien as Jackie. Then you have Ed Harris, who plays Lou's father, and Dave Franco. Now, the funny thing about Katie M. O'Brien, and I won't talk about this for too long, but she was actually in a film called Gnawbone that I saw a long time ago. I got the DVD. It's autographed by like the cast and crew and such. And I thought that film was a lot bigger than it was at the time. And I don't know why, but I thought that was crazy because I had seen her in something that came out like 8 years ago, and it was just this small independent film, which I actually enjoyed a lot. But let's go ahead and talk about Love Lies Bleeding and what it's about, and sort of, I'm not a reviewer. I don't review stuff. I know my Doom 2 video, people thought I was reviewing that. I just kind of have discussions so that way I can talk about films because I like to talk about stuff. And but I will give you my opinions on Love Lies Bleeding, of course. Now, this film is very strange, which it doesn't need to not be strange, but essentially it's about a gym worker, Kristen Stewart, Lou. She's working at the gym, and then an outsider, Jackie, she's a bodybuilder. She comes in, they form this relationship. Jackie just so happens to work with Lou's father, Ed Harris, who does some pretty shady stuff, and Lou's sister is being abused by her husband. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Because wow, this film goes places that you probably wouldn't expect. Now, Kristen Stewart, amazing. I thought she did great, and Katie M. O'Brien did great as well. I mean, their chemistry on screen was just absolutely magnetic. Even Dave Franco did a really good job of kind of being like this asshole that nobody likes, that you don't like. But Ed Harris truly is the one that you're dealing with a really good actor when every scene that you're in, you steal the show. I don't know. I'm just going to have to keep my head down. I'm just going to have to keep my hands down because every time that I put them up, something just happens in the background. But you're a great actor when you steal the show. And Ed Harris, while he has limited screen time in this film, like he has good screen time, of course, but every time that he's in it, I just got really excited. Like every time that he popped up, I knew that something was going to happen. He's one of those characters that every time you see him on screen, you know something's going to happen. And those are some of my favorite characters in films. But yeah, just great. And also the cinematography for this film is beautiful. The aesthetic, 1989, everything looks just so it just looks so natural, like you see some films, which there's nothing wrong with this because of course, there's different aesthetics. Like for instance, no, I'm not going to bring up that film because I've talked about it too much, but there's some films like, I don't care, I'm going to bring it up. Like you look at some World War II films, a lot of them look dirty, a lot of them look grimy, and then you got Zone of Interest that looks really clean, almost modern day. And that's sort of how some 1980s films are that I see, like some of them look really, really clean, and then other ones look really, really dirty. Well, this is one that looks pretty damn clean. I mean, not pretty damn clean, pretty damn dirty. And I think it benefits the film a lot. Even the cars. There's a specific scene with a Camaro. It looks so good. I can't really explain. It looks so good. And I love the setting with the desert. I really just don't want to say much about this film other than it's made well. The performances are great. It's probably my favorite film that I've seen this year so far. Now, I know Dune 2 is, a masterpiece. And it's, of course, made better than Love Lies Bleeding. Of course, it had a bigger budget, but I enjoyed Love Lies Bleeding more. Like, I don't know, there was something about it. It was swift, it was quick, it was fun. The audience was going not necessarily nuts, but, there were definitely reactions coming out of people, and that's what I love to see in a film. You don't get to see that too often in a theater. Definitely want to rewatch on this for sure, but Love Lies Bleeding is great. I cannot wait to see what Rose Glass does next. Seriously, seek this film out. If it's showing in a theater near you, watch it, support the film. Kristen Stewart just did an amazing job. Seriously, just amazing job. The chemistry between her and Katie M. O'Brien was really good. Really good. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. If you guys want to check out the Quesadilla teaser trailer down in the description below, definitely check it out. But anyway, hope you guys are staying safe out there. I'll see you guys next time.